Let's make tres leches cake.
We start by sifting together 2 cups of all-purpose flour with 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 2 cups of sugar. Lightly mix these ingredients. In a small saucepan, let's heat 1 cup of whole milk with a 4 ounces stick of butter. Heat on low until the butter melts and then set aside. In a mixer, let's whisk the egg whites of 6 eggs until we get a thick and dense foam. We will be mixing at high speed. This is how our foam should look after whisking for a few minutes. Now let's slowly add 6 egg yolks at slow speed. We now add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. We will also add the milk and melted butter mixture. Make sure that this is at room temperature by the time that you are adding it. We will whisk at slow speed. This is how our mix is looking at about a minute of whisking at low speed. And now I'm going to be getting ready to start adding the dry ingredients. This is also done at slow speed. And we will slowly add these dry ingredients. I have a glass baking pan of about 13 inches long by 9 inches wide and about 2 inches deep that I will be greasing up. And now I'm going to sprinkle with all-purpose flour all over. And now we're ready to add our batter. We are ready to bake. I have my oven preheating at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and we will bake for about an hour or so, or until a wood stick comes out dry from the center of the cake. It's been about an hour or so, and I'm ready to check with the stick, and yep, it is dry. We're ready to take it out. I'm gonna rest my cake over a wire tray for about 10 minutes while I prepare my 3 milks mixture. I start my 3 milks mixture with 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 3 cups of heavy cream, 2 cans of evaporated milk of 12 ounces, and 2 cans of condensed milk of 14 ounces. Whisk to combine these ingredients. I'm going to place this mixture inside a container that'll make it easier for me to pour over my cake. Our cake rested for about 10 minutes, and now it's time to perforate the entire surface of the cake. For this we can use a wood stick or a fork. Once we have perforated the entire surface of the cake, it's time to start adding the tres leches mixture. This is something that we have to be patient. We have to add, wait for it to be sucked in, and then add again. It will help to use a knife and go all around the cake, separating it from the baking pan. This will help when cutting out the cake in pieces. It'll make it easier to remove them and take them out. Making a good tres leches cake takes some time, dedication, and love for what you're doing. Right now I'm taking some of the tres leches mixture out of the corners and redistributing over the top of the cake because I really want to get a very moist and wet cake at the end. It'll be delicious. At this point, I'm ready to take my cake into the fridge for about 3 hours minimum. I wanted to say that you can choose to leave it in this pan or put it in a different one. Some people put it in different pans. They flip it upside down, making the bottom part converting it into the top part. This helps distribute the milk, but you can do as you choose. A few minutes before the cake is ready to come out of the fridge, it's time to make the whipped cream topping. For this, I'm using 1 cup of heavy cream, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 3 tablespoons of corn syrup. We now whisk in high speed until achieving our whipped cream. At about a minute or so, I was able to achieve the right consistency. Leaving it longer would have ruined it. Our cake is ready. We took it out of the oven, and now it's time to dress it up with our whipped cream.
We are ready with our tres leches cake. You can leave it as it is right now or decorate it with your the fruit of your choice, like strawberries or kiwis, and that's it, my friends. Please share this video with your friends and families in all the social media, and remember, I'm leaving a link in the description below so that you can go to our webpage where I'm leaving the recipe written down for you. And like always, I'll be seeing you on the next video.